Hello. Welcome back. Today we're just gonna do a quick killing of the vendors. You know which vendors, right?
In her name.
The slave traders. But maybe I should save first.
Eager for battle.
No time to rest.
Let me just drink.
Don't waste a step. Defender of the people.
Enough waiting. I crave
thought
blood.
I have a necklace that heals. Yeah, one dice eight.
Repositioning. Objective noted.
You're gonna die, slavers.
Delay.
Wait, you're in this room, right? Okay.
Objective noted. Without delay.
I'll move, bro.
On I go. Ignis!
Where do I go from here? These boots have seen
I'm
everything.
gonna watch this. Fire burn the hell out of you guys.
No time. No choice but to keep going. Dauntless.
I'm gonna press him.
Down but not out.
Got to move.
Time to push my luck again.
There we go. Fire.
Defender of the people.
Easy as pie.
A long way to go still.
Erna.
Where am I needed?
Everybody's sick. Have you something? What about you?
Assume nothing.
At least things have stayed interesting. Never wanted the easy path. Need to find a way forward. These boots have seen everything.
Alright, that's it. We're coming back here
Breathe
later.
deep
Let's go
and
to
move.
uh the Druid village first. Right, before we do anything, let's take a huge rest. Deserve rest.
As you approach the camp, you hear the sound of a celebration in full swing.
I hope you'll pardon them. They meant to wait for you. But it's been some time since they've had cause to celebrate. I'm glad to see they haven't forgotten how. Will you join them?
Yes.
Waiting for you, of course. Can't rightly start without the guest of honor, can we? Come, follow me. I hope you'll forgive the pageantry, a custom we developed in Avernus. The sky there is utterly black. We took to filling it with stars of our own to think of better nights in brighter places.
Well, that's a bug.
Nights such as this one, with a light for every life you've saved. Oh, yes. Volo also wished to show his appreciation.
What? Are you supposed to sing or something?
Made of fire.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Light on my feet.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Nyogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us both you've turned your back on me so often. Vlaakith demands of me no less. If only you'd earned the right to lay at my side. Come morning, you will wonder. You will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt.
What?
Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself.
Okay, Halsin is here.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Time to press ahead. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Think of it. No more caves. No more tent. We'll be in... Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy. Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Who's he? Karan? I never met him before.
At the ready.
Patience? Have you no respect?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush it.
Behold!
A lot of bugs.
Adoring applause?
Remember when he could barely cast the...
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes.
Have to keep going.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. If you are to repay what you owe, then there is no time to waste. Start at the beginning. Ye gods! Then let us add ignorance to your list of crimes. I am Volo Gedam, realm-renowned author, and tastemaker. My next piece was meant to be an expose on the local goblins and their absolute. They're quite dead now, as you know. Too dead to provide a single meaningful quote. You stole a story from me. Courtesy demands I get yours in return.
Oh, God.
First, you'll need a name. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all. Far too much? This is the very problem. If you could set aside your many triumphs, carry out one defining act, not to belittle your achievements to date, of course, but besting a dragon, a giant, a god, perhaps? I must deliberate. Go. Enjoy your evening. I shall have work for you in the days to come.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits.
I want you.
Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean tieflings. Never gave you all much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the dark. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me? It's quite a bottle. I liberated one of the finer vintages earlier. Best enjoyed someplace private, I think.
Oh, come on, yes.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
Yes.
Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Okay. Finally, Shadowheart.
Nothing more satisfying than a well-organized wardrobe.
Safe.
There's always work for a guard. You? This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas? After Elturel, I think you're right. Faerun deserves to see us as we really are.
Right. What about you, Gale?
Thank you. I'm glad you sought me out. Amidst all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. More's the pity you've already found someone else to make merry with. Just the two of you. There's something unspeakable about Shadowheart. But I mean that in a good way. She seems to me like a bud on the cusp of bursting into a rose. That, or deadly nightshade. Far be it from me, of course, to question your tastes. Jealousy is in the eye of the beholder, or something along those lines. The wine might be befuddling me a smidge. As they say in Waterdeep, in wine there is truth. That's usually followed by, in water there is good sense. Good sense will have to wait till tomorrow. But before you go, I know there are many things about me that remain shrouded in mystery. You've been very patient with me. I appreciate that. You know of my condition, and you know about my unfortunate efforts to win Mistress' favor. But those are but the broad strokes. The time has come to paint you the true picture.
What?
I can only hope my tale will live up to your expectations. Tonight, of course, we celebrate. I won't keep you any longer. Tomorrow night, though, you're in for quite the bedtime story.
Alright, that's cool.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here...
You like it?
I hate it. This is awful. Enjoy myself? There's a worm in my brain. I'm surrounded by idiots, and all I've got to drink is wine that tastes like vinegar.
So we have to try to...
That means I have to survive tonight. And this party.
Should kill you.
All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask? Don't be so sour. I like a good time as much as anyone. You know, we could always make our own entertainment.
Sorry, man.
Get a little closer, so to speak. You are an insolent little pup, aren't you? But have your way. I'm happy to entertain myself.
I have a lot on my mind.
There he is, the man himself. Let us raise a glass to freedom from tyranny. May we hew a clear path for the downtrodden to travel. To you, a legend in the making. And to you and Shadowheart.
Yes.
May your stars burn ever bright. Your heart beats strong, friend. I'm proud to fight at your side. Now go off. Have your fun. I've got a tankard keeping me company.
Nothing more satisfying than a well-organized wardrobe.
If any of your stuff goes missing, just let me know. You're family now.
Thank you, Mo.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Concentration.
Best be on my way.
Right. Let's do this then.
With haste.
Can I talk with her now?
Don't forget our little agreement. As soon as things go
I would.
here,
I would.
How about
Without you?
2 tiefling queens, frightful and fierce?
I would. I'm coming.
10? Let's make it 20.
I'm coming.
That's my yell. The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum
Come
as you
in.
approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. With whom will you share a bed?
Yes.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Yes.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
Hi.
So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions? Bold. What does us entail?
You
I
know
suppose
what?
I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
Wonder what this give. Okay.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shah, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Yeah.
I did. And you remembered.
Oh
You're
yeah.
sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
Oh yeah.
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
I don't want to drink, God.
What? I know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night.
What? Oh, it's missing the whole scene.
Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
Oh yeah.
That didn't hurt, did it? Good to know. For the future. Let's head back, if we must.
No. No! Just that.
I trust you celebrated most heartily. Curious. I wonder if the tadpole shares in your suffering the morning after. I'm glad to hear it. You'll need fortitude for what's to come.
What is to
I
come?
promise to help you with your infection. There's almost certainly a cure to be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated.
What?
The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Finally, we're catching up on our puppet master. And the hunt ends at Moonrise Towers.
Graphic.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Oh, are you sure?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a path to Moonrise Towers, bypassing the worst of the Shadow Curse. Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the Shadow Curse
Interesting.
lands.
We don't really need to go to the Underdark in the release.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. Unfinished business. It seems our fates have aligned. You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne.
I found it already.
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her. Wrath has promise, but he has a ways to go yet. He wasn't able to stop Korga by himself. The Grove needs experience and a strong hand. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Alright. Where's this? Halsin with us. Alright, let's go. Save this.
Another step forward. Swift as my feet can carry me. On my way.
Sylvanas keep you.
Okay, that's basically Tannery.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally... As am I.
And I'm sure those poor of course.
Assume nothing.
Must be something it's not selling. Just double check. It's okay.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Let's get all the stuff. Anything else magical? Maybe this as well. Yeah, it's better. Good. What about wheel? Alright, good.
May you keep balance.
Right, let me save. Let's get some item from the camp.
Can't slow down.
Ah! Good evening to you. I take it you're here to pick me up on that bedtime story you were promised. Marvelous. It's a story full of answers long overdue. It is the story of a man who fell in love with a goddess. Please, a bit of narrative distance will make it so much easier in the telling. Indulge me. Thank you. Once upon a time, not quite that long ago, there lived a wizard in a tower. The wizard was what one might call a prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, like a musician or a poet. Such was his skill that it earned him the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, Mystra. He was, even though it was in Mystra's affections that his true power lay. Perhaps it was not quite love, but you see, the wizard was but a very young man. It was most certainly love to him. Mystra showed him the secrets beneath the veils. Gossamer veils first, draped across the weave. The delicate veils next, draped across her body. Chosen one, she whispered. She slipped them off completely. Yes, until one day, all too soon, the whispers stopped. Goddess spurned the mortal. The veils were drawn once more, and the wizard was left behind, heartbroken. Like so many of the heartbroken, he did something infinitely foolish. One has to think big if one seeks to win back a goddess. So the wizard thought big. In a word, yes. Here goes. Once upon a time, very long ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his story for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic unleashed that day was phenomenal. Rolling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. A fragment of it was caught and sealed away in a book. No ordinary book, mind you. A tome of gateways that contained within it a bubble of astral plane. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time. Locked away from Mystra herself. What if, the silly wizard thought, what if after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? So it goes with wizards of Waterdeep. It is a city filled with the most obscure arcana. He obtained the book and took it into his study. As for what happened next, here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in. Into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws. It's unstoppable as it digs through you and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Of all things, magic. This Netherese taint, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as it absorbs weave, it remains stable, to an extent. The moment it becomes unstable, however, it will erupt.
Bomb.
I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. It is my truth, finally revealed. It is this folly that led Mystra to abandon me completely. I can only hope that you won't abandon me as well. After all we've been through, surely we can brave even this side by side. That is a great relief. Your apprehension is most warranted, but oh, a great relief this is indeed. It is an honor to call you a friend. Many challenges lie ahead, but in this moment I believe nothing to be insurmountable. What do you say? Should we call it a night, or do you have questions for me? The orb was kept safe and inert in a pocket of astral plane, suspended in time. If I can somehow manage to expel it from my body while in the astral plane, it will be rendered inert again. Alternatively, I could learn to control its chaotic magic. That is, to succeed where I failed before. Without Mistra's favor, I don't see how that may come to pass. Of course, there could be different answers as well.
Yep.
Faerun brims with more magic than any one wizard could fathom, let alone comprehend. Who knows what outlandish solutions may yet present themselves. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. She's my muse still, the embodiment of magic. But the embodiment of love? Only if we ever meet again will I know. Good night, then. And thank you.
Great.
I need a moment for the two of us.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? I made an impression then.
Yes.
Time will tell, I suppose. I think it looks promising, though. Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shah worshippers remain within our reach, we should try and find them. Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, who knows what they may have left behind for us to use? My people are nothing if not resourceful. Fine. What's on your mind? I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with. I must admit, you've been a... Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How did I? Don't worry. I was probably just too busy drinking in the sight of you. Don't worry. I think I must have been misjudging you. I can't even remember what it was that made me say that.
Right. Volo.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists.
Our
and,
episode
of course,
is mainly
your
just
esteemed company.
talk.
Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halsin had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you? That can't be. You're mad. But tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now.
But I'm not.
You? Infected by a mind flayer? Oh, ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods! I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
I don't believe what the hell he's saying, man.
Need something?
Just what I need.
All three, the bards will carry your praises across Faerun. Hell, across all of Torul. And out...
Right.
Moving ahead.
Speak. Quickly.
Okay, nothing.
One day I'll catch a break.
Anything else here?
Oakfather's blessings to you. I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say. Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
Okay.
It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow-cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them.
Shadow
We
curse.
have to get to Moonrise, but the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better. Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them. There's also the shadow curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection. Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source. Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aragon and his band. We didn't even get close. Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature.
That's my theory.
I'll miss my books, but I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand.
Right, so let's... Just want to sell as much as possible. There. Lazael.
Quickly then.
Then
Quickly then.
Shadowheart,
Stay idle.
just get your
This way.
part. I think it's more than enough, but
Pride of the gate. One move ahead.
stuff.
What are they?
So partial rest. Right, let's start selling.
It'll take a while for us all to recover, but you've helped us take the first. Of course.
All this, all this, all this. Right, that's good. Anything else I want to sell? Right.
Action, not reaction.
So we just sell everything. Anything else? Just get all the magical items. Alright, get this as well. Which install this. What else? Right, got 72 to go. Right, that's good. Now for you.
Of the gate.
Where do I pick up things? Okay, got it. $257. Is there anything else? Can we use? Right, let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. Right, good. Anything else? Send to Shadowheart. And this as well is sent to Shadowheart. Okay, that's about it.
May you keep balance.
Right, type, weight, type, value, latest. Right, so why is this guy so heavy? Should I disable? Right. Alright, that's just good enough. What is this? Wait, why isn't this magical? That's weird. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so basically that's what we wanted to do for this. Basically just a full cutscene. We're done here. Just a short video of camp and whatnot. So thank you for joining me, and please feel free to drop a like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next episode. Ciao.